Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu presents 2024 budget estimates of 2.2 trillion naira to Lagos State House of Assembly. Federal government launches 5-year roadmap on data protection. On the quarantine, Protestant churches in Germany set standards for handling sexual abuse. And in sport, federal government tasks stakeholders on collective efforts to achieve victory at 2024 Olympics, other international tournaments. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has presented the 2024 budget estimates of 2.2 trillion naira to the House of Assembly, tagged Budget of Renewal. This, according to Governor Sanwo-Olu, is to consolidate on the previous achievements of his administration in the last 4 years, in line with the Themes Plus developmental agenda, which includes social inclusion, gender equality, and youth development, and to alleviate the sufferings of Lagosians amid effects of current economic hardship facing the country. The capital expenditure stands at 1.224 trillion naira, representing 55%, and recurrent expenditure of 1.023 trillion naira, representing 45% of the budget estimates. The governor ruled out his administration's achievements in the first year of his second tenure in the areas of transportation/traffic management, health, environment, especially conversations around climate change issues, violations of the state urban master plan, education/technology, agriculture, housing, entertainment, social interventions, infrastructure, development, among others. Governor Sanwo-Olu commended the collaborative efforts of members of the Lagos State House of Assembly in ensuring that good governance gets to all nooks and crannies of the state, and sued for more to take Lagos to greater heights, as his administration targets key investments that will attract investors and explore public-private partnerships.
Please continue to support us by obeying the laws of the land, by paying your tax promptly and in full, by exercising vigilance and providing useful information that will help tackle the activities of criminals. If you see something, please say something. Once again, Lagosians, I ask you to join hands with this administration. You are all overwhelmingly elected us once again. Mr. Deputy and I am indeed grateful and will lead on this journey to a greater Lagos.
Our Governor's Office correspondent, Adeola Akindele, reports that the presentation of the 2024 budget proposal was witnessed by different stakeholders, including top government functionaries, market men and women, traditional and religious leaders, security agencies, members of the diplomatic corps, among others. Meanwhile, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has urged the government to begin to look at better ways to alleviate poverty beyond giving out packaged foodstuff. Speaking at the Assembly chamber after the presentation of the budget by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Obasa said the budget, which faces the realities of daunting economic challenges, must be tailored towards improving the lives of residents. While calling for the employment of more people for effective implementation of government policies, Obasa further urged effective youth engagement through sports and related activities.
It is highly important for us to apply the right indices towards ensuring a performing and functioning budget that will lift our people out of poverty and reposition the state towards infrastructural growth and renewal. Lagos House of Assembly is committed to this and will use all constitutional instruments.
Obasa stressed the need to improve the enforcement and implementation of state policies, which is highly necessary. Our correspondent Abiola Fabolagun quotes the Speaker as saying that the House will monitor the performance, execution, and compliance of the provision of the budget, pledging the lawmakers' support to Mr. Governor in achieving a greater Lagos. Lagos State government has reaffirmed the integrity of the pedestrian bridge at Ojudubaja bus stop, declaring the bridge as structurally stable and fit for human use. This is coming on the heels of a media report which alleged that the bridge is swaying, vibrating, and therefore unsafe for pedestrian use. In a statement, the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure debunked the report after engineers from the Office of Infrastructure conducted a survey and first-hand physical assessment of the pedestrian bridge to determine the condition. It clarified that the reinforced concrete six-legged bridge spanning across the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway at Berger bus stop has slight vibrations due to heavy vehicles passing underneath the bridge, but does not in any way undermine its integrity. And now to the rest of the stories. The Nigeria Data Protection Commission has launched the Nigeria Data Protection Strategic Roadmap and Action Plan NDP SRAP 2023 to 2027 in Abuja. The action plan is expected to create about 500,000 jobs and generate more than 125 billion naira in revenue. National Commissioner of the Nigeria Data Protection Commission, Vincent Olatunji, said the NDP, SRAP, and the training were important to enable the Commission achieve its mandate of having a robust data protection sector. Olatunji recalled that part of the renewed hope agenda of the President Bola Tinubu's administration was to create about 2 million jobs in the digital economy sector. President Bola Tinubu has sworn in Musa Aliyu as the substantive chairman of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, following his confirmation by the Senate. Aliyu took the oath of office in the council chamber of the State House, Abuja, the venue of the Federal Executive Council meeting. President Tinubu had also appointed Clifford Okpara-Odu as secretary to the commission, the position which does not require confirmation by the Nigerian Senate. Aliyu, who has served as the Attorney General of Jigawa State since September 2019, holds a bachelor's, master, and doctorate degrees in law. The president also swore in the chairman of the Federal Civil Service Commission, Tunji Olaokpa. 11 other members of the commission took the oath of office after Olaokpa. And now to foreign news. Germany's major Protestant church, an umbrella organization of several mainstream Protestant denominations, have agreed on binding standards on how to deal with allegations of sexual misconduct or violence. The standards will apply throughout the Protestant churches. According to reports, the standards were largely drawn up by advocates for those affected by sexual abuse. The joint declaration will create 9 regional independent review commissions made up of experts from academia, the judiciary, victims groups, as well as the churches and charitable organizations. And now sports. Minister of Sports Development John Enoh has charged sports stakeholders on the need for Team Nigeria to do well at the 2024 Olympics/Paralympics and African Games. Enoh gave the charge at a ministerial retreat on the athletes' performance ahead of the upcoming Games. He said there was a need to address the factors responsible for the poor performance of Nigerian athletes at previous international sports competitions. The minister highlighted the need to evaluate strategies pertinent to training schedules, athlete and official codes of conduct, anti-doping education, and the pivotal roles of national sports federations in ensuring podium success for Team Nigeria. Just before we go, stay alive, make use of pedestrian bridges where available. And that's all for the news at 4. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration deployed traffic lights and CCTV cameras in strategic places in the state? You can get more details on the Lagos State government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has presented the 2024 budget estimates of 2.2 trillion naira to the House of Assembly, tagged Budget of Renewal. The Nigeria Data Protection Commission has launched the Nigeria Data Protection Strategic Roadmap and Action Plan NDP-SRAP 2023 to 2027 in Abuja. We also told you that Germany's major Protestant church, an umbrella organization of several mainstream Protestant denominations, have agreed on binding standards on how to deal with allegations of sexual misconduct or violence. And in sports, Minister of Sports Development John Eno has charged sports stakeholders on the need for Team Nigeria to do well at the 2024 Olympics/Paralympics and African Games. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Aderayo Idowolaya. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon.